Are you sure I can't help you somehow?
Yes, I'm sure. Nobody can help me. Although, except for one person, perhaps.
Who would that be?
Anya Mouse. Now that old Uli is gone, she's... the...
Only one?
Exactly. She's the only one who can deal with illnesses.
So let's go and ask her.
Bah! A wood dwarf never asks for help.
Всем мою с хвостиком. Мы продолжаем проходить кролика с хвостиком. Ну, тут такая фигня, что я чуть-чуть полазила и поняла, что что-то где-то я не дослушала. Пришлось вернуться к гному, чтобы с ним поговорить. И послал он, как видите, нас к Ане. Ну, все дороги ведут к ней. Да ладно. Послал и послал. Сейчас бегаем. Благо, быстрое перемещение у нас есть. Осталось только нам пройти. Так.
Extravagant. There's a note hanging there.
Записка.
One of our guests left the cheese wheel behind. Since it's been here for 3 years, all guests may now help themselves freely. Kindest regards, Anya. Free? Super! Oh man, the cheese is rock hard.
Тут изменился, оказывается, каменный сыр. Окей. Аня. Гном заболел.
Oh, fudge. Don't worry. Old Uli taught me a lot about dwarf illnesses. Off to the wood dwarves. Blistering blue Battenberg. This is a very bad case of dwarf cold.
That's what I said. Really, really bad.
Don't you worry. Old Uli taught me a remedy for this. Jerry, will you help me find a few ingredients for this poor dwarf?
Какие?
Of course.
Oh, thank you. Here, take this recipe.
Ну-ка, ну-ка.
Gesundheit.
Gesundheit.
I'll be in the cafe getting everything ready. The recipe is a list of things we need to get the poor guy back out to the root fields. And then at last we'll get some blue juice again. Steinberg, we'll have you back on your feet in no time. And now I need to hurry back. I've got a delicious buttercup pie in the oven.
Итак, что у нас в
Heal the
рецепте?
dwarf Anya needs a yellow marsh marigold bud, a fish scale, and some pepper.
Перец есть. Календула есть. Где берут рыбью чешую?
Extravagant. How can I help you?
Так, на.
We need that for the dwarf medicine, but some ingredients are still missing.
То есть ты не возьмешь, пока я тебя не принесу?
Empty.
Где? Где взять рыбью чешую?
About the dwarf medicine.
The recipe is a list of things we need to get the poor guy back out to the root fields. Customers have been asking for days when there'll be blue juice again. And we're going to need lots of blue juice for the early treetop festival.
Да.
See you later.
Take care.
I'd love to throw in a rubber ducky just to see how fast it floats away.
Лодочку он хочет запустить. Рыбья чешуя, рыбья чешуя. Как же тебя крутить, рыбья чешуя? Вот вопрос.
There's a message on the door. On a major expedition upon the waters of this world, expect me back in 3 months. Kind regards, Spitzway. P.S. Upon my return, I would very much like Anya's outstanding pumpkin seed cake.
Так, и все-таки. Единственная рыба, которую я когда-либо видела здесь, тот, которому я валерьянку вылила.
We have arrived. We will be the...
Okay, so
Ничего. Вдвоем к гномам сходим. А, не туда пошла. Вот сюда, вот сюда. Рыбья чешуя, рыбья чешуя. Тут у меня деревня. Снег.
Snow? In midsummer? It's summer here, isn't it? Curiouser and curiouser.
У меня очень много всего. О чем я... Что сделать,
I better be
непонятно.
careful with this thing.
Так, ладно. Так, на календару, это все так. Затопленная тропа.
I can't get through here. There's a very deep puddle in the way.
Понятно, ты не хочешь туда, да? Затопленная деревня. Великого Мышелесья. Тропинка на сторону. На эту. Рыбаши. Почтовый велосипед. Камень символом.
It's still... The large river back there has burst its banks. Looks like everyone had to leave in a hurry. The large river back there has burst its banks. Looks like everyone had to leave in a hurry.
Так, ладно. Что у нас здесь? О, еще капля.
Another one.
Что делать? Ой. Ой-ой.
A fish scale. It's all dry and shimmers in lots of colors. Hey, it's really light.
Цена сколько?
Cute.
Тропинка.
Another statue.
Мужик. Ну ладно, пойдем в Мышелесье. Мы добыли наконец-то это рубич. Вообще неожиданно. Я разве там никогда не нажимала на монетку? Странно как-то.
Just a sec.
Привет, Аня.
Welcome back.
Тебе не хворай.
You
Держи.
found all the ingredients. Let's hope that old Uli's recipe is good for something. There's some pepper left over. Here.
Ну, нам
This
перец
lotion has to
нормально.
be stirred into something liquid and then administered to the patient. And then there will be blue juice once again.
Так. А у тебя вот в раковине ничего нету?
I should fill the mug with something first.
Ага. То есть ты в раковине предлагаешь не мыть. Хорошо. Нам идти на улицу. К гному это на улице. Вот сюда, вот сюда. Наверное, я плохо пошла. Наверное, надо было по-другому. Ну да ладно, уже пошла. Гномик. Я пришла к тебе. Надо в
I'm
чем-нибудь.
sure my mug is an all-purpose weapon, but it won't help me here.
В смысле?
I'm sure.
Ага. А где мне добыть воду хоть какую-нибудь? Очень чистая раковина.
Did
Мужик,
you bring Anya's medicine for my dwarf cold? Ah, first you say you want to help, and now you just stand there.
послал так послал. Так. Наверное, тогда мне надо вот сюда. Но он хочет монеток. 2 штуки.
Okay, I really shouldn't do this. If only Mr. Churchmouse hadn't tied that thread to my coin. The temptation is just too great.
It worked!
Like with the gumball machine next to my school. Not that I would know. I've just heard things. The last keg of blue juice and a little sticker.
Последний. И даже наклеечку какую-то получили. Так, получается?
That smells good.
Окей, пойдем сначала к гному дойдем. Раз у нас вышло найти водичку, теперь туда надо лекарства.
There, I stirred in the medicine. I wonder if it tastes good like that.
Ты просто взял, значит, и замешал все в шапке? Ну ладно.
Blue juice smells delicious. But this isn't just blue juice. I can smell something else too.
Of course, it also contains dwarf cold medicine.
Oh!
Well, why don't you just take the mug?
Bah! With a dwarf cold, it is impossible to move. If you weren't so clueless, you would know that.
A wood dwarf is not an easy patient.
My arms are so heavy. My legs are so heavy. Even my lips are heavy.
Это ужас какой-то. Вот давай возьми.
There, yeah, that's the way I always take my cough syrup.
Правда, есть одна проблема. Ложка у нас
Here's
не
some blue
маленькая.
juice medicine to help with your bad dwarf cold. Say
Our blue juice. The original. Delicious.
Some colours already returning to your cheeks.
And tomorrow we will see to the harvest.
You should stay in bed.
In bed. Stay in bed. Sleep at last. No sore throat. No dwarf cold. And no dwarf cough.
Exactly.
Anya. You must go to Anya.
That's quite far away, you know.
Take tunnel 47.
Tunnel 47? This one? What? Why didn't you tell me that before?
Dwarf secret. You must go to Anya. Tell her thanks. Starting tomorrow, there will be blue juice once again.
Уснул.
I did it! The dwarves are going to produce blue juice again, and Anya can go ahead and prepare for the Treetop Festival. Now all I have to do is send out the invitations.
Так, теперь осталось выслать.
must be kidding. A shortcut. Couldn't somebody have told me that sooner?
Не, не вредина.
Just a sec.
Вот Аня.
Welcome back.
About the blue juice.
How wonderful. Uli's medicine is bound to work. Customers have been asking for days when there'll be blue juice again. And we're going to need lots of blue juice for the early treetop festival.
И
See you
все?
later.
Take care.
И что нам теперь делать? Ну-ка. Кроль. Маркиз.
About my preparations for the treetop festival again.
According to tradition, the apprentice must make the preparations for the treetop festival alone.
The wood dwarf has recovered from his cold.
Good work. Now all you have to do is send out invitations for the treetop festival.
Как
How
мне
am I supposed to
разослать?
send the invitations?
You should talk to Plato, our maelstrom. He could deliver the invitations for you.
I think I know enough. I'll get back.
Good luck.
Так, хорошо.
You
Мне надо...
took good care of my niece. Thank you. You are a true tree walker. That is what we call animals who help others in need. Oh. For months, I was almost incapable of speaking. A very unsettling situation.
Я, походу, ткнул на сову, но успела убежать от нее. Так, стоп. Я хожу кругами, я хожу не там, где надо. Мне надо почтальона. Блин. А если туда? Ну да, подозрительный тип. Ночник. И вот туда. Так. Платон.
Still no luck with your bite? Good luck.
Короче, ладно, хорошо. Так, что нам тогда делать? Наверное, надо приглашение пихнуть в конвертик.
Now the invitation is in the envelope.
Угу. А теперь Марк пихнуть на
The
конвертик.
Marquis said I can only stick it to a sealed envelope with an invitation inside. The envelope's no longer sticky. It won't stay closed.
Окей, у нас есть липкость.
The snail did a good job sealing the envelope. I think I'd better let it go on its way now. Bye, shimmering snail.
Так, мы избавились. Окей. Теперь мы делаем вот так.
Whoa! The stamp made a zillion copies of the invitation. They hardly fit in my backpack now.
И теперь мы эти самые марки отдаем
Could you
Платону.
deliver this for me?
Используем.
I would love to do that. But now my bike's got stuck here and there's nothing I can do about it. That means I can't deliver the mail. I've never been this late on my round.
Черт. Отказывается. Валерьяночка.
If that freezes as well, we'll never be able to free your bite.
Oh no. Forget it then.
All right.
Окей. Не хочешь, так не хочешь. Возьмем вряд ли. Варианты непонятно. Что делать? Тоже непонятно. Как быть? Совсем непонятно. Так, возвращаемся. У нас теперь есть короткий путь. Бочка пусто, правильно? Что нам такое сделать, чтобы было красиво? Еще надо понять, что с кофеварками. Может, ей чашку дать? Кофеварка, хочешь чашку? Кофеварка хочет
One
чашку.
hot coffee. Too bad I don't like coffee.
Ты еще и кофе не пьешь. Зато я знаю, кому можно выдать кофе. Будешь кофе? В смысле?
Good riddance. Now my mug is empty.
Ну-ка, может, я просто плохо чашку помыла? Раковина?
I should fill the mug with something first.
Ну-ка.
One hot coffee. Too bad I don't like coffee.
Окей. Ну, давай попробуем. Так. Гном не пьет кофе. Кому предложить кофе? У нас вот есть вариант.
My coffee's cold.
Кофе остыл. Будешь кофе?
Coffee won't help.
А
If
тут?
that freezes as well, we'll never be able to free your bite.
Oh no! Forget it then.
All right.
Кофе-то был горячим. Кофе был горячим. Кофе был горячим. Мягко. Были содержимое.
Now my mug is.
Так. Взять кофе. Налить в кофеварке кофе.
One hot coffee.
Забрать кофе. Поскакать. Ой, блин. Опять придется выливать. Так, раковина. Давайте еще раз. Выливаем
Now my
кофе.
mug.
Наливаем кофе.
One hot coffee.
Забираем кофе. Говорим, что мы его не пьем. Выходим к гному, выходим наружу. Бежим к Платону. Поливаем кофе. Велосипед.
Here comes Anya's piping hot coffee.
You're not just gonna pour it on the ground, are you? Anya's coffee is wood famous and so good. Her?
We're going to use it to free your bite.
We are? In that case, what are you waiting for?
Вот так, да? Это работает. Окей.
It worked. See, Plato?
Thank you, Jerry. Now I can finally get back in the saddle and deliver the mail. I heard you would like to send out invitations.
Yes. I'm supposed to send invitations for the Treetop Festival to all the citizens of Mousewood.
Really? That's a lot of invitations, but friends are supposed to help each other out. And you've already helped me out more than once. I'll be waiting for you here. Bring me your invitations and I'll distribute them for you.
Thanks, Plato.
No, I need to thank you. You helped me even though you didn't know me. You're a true tree walker. Her?
Ну, а теперь-то ты возьмешь у меня приглашение?
Could you deliver this for me?
That's a lot of invitations. But friends are supposed to help each other out. And you've already helped me out more than once. Her? I'd better get going. There's so much to do. Like I always say, a single hop is not that hard. And many hops in a row can get you anywhere. But we could use my bike as well.
Your bicycle?
Sure, if you want to travel faster through Mousewood and its surroundings. Just call on me. Then I'll give you a ride on my mail bike. Just use this clicker frog with one of the golden post horns that you find everywhere in Mousewood. Whenever you're in a hurry, just sound its legendary call. Then I'll come flying by on my fateful bike and take you wherever you need to go.
Flying?
Riding, I mean.
Wow, thank you.
But I won't do this for just anyone, so keep it to yourself. And where would you like to go now? Hooray! Hello, Jerry. Well, where to?
Ока. Лес, болото, холодный, день уставший.
Let's go. Hang on tight, Jerry. See you later.
Не попала. Ладно, попала сюда. Маркиз. Я готов.
You have sent the invitations and ordered the blue juice, and in doing so, you have healed a dwarf, rescued little Ursula, and experienced much more. You are indeed developing into a genuine tree walker. Now we will begin with the magical part of it.
And then comes the Treetop Festival. We're looking forward to the blue juice, so hurry up with your training, Nestling.
Ever since I can remember, the Treetop Festival has been held here once a year. Ooh, it serves to celebrate kindness, family, and courage, and most definitely not magic.
Isn't it now? Go forth, young hazelnut.
What is this place?
The Hall of Apprentices. A living place, created by magic. Hidden between two moments in time.
But is it supposed to be so cold in here?
I feel it too. It seems that no one has been here for far too long. And even in Mousewood, almost no one remembers us. Only the elderly.
How long's it been since you were last here?
Too long, it seems.
Что ты делаешь?
It's up to us to keep the tradition alive. The Hall of Apprentices is a place of transition. Your training begins here, today, and it will end here. Everything takes place under the protection of the first tree.
The first tree? Is it this one?
That is only a statue. The first tree is the oldest tree in this region. It watches over the woods, over the portal trees. It holds this world together. Trees like it are so old that they already exist in other spheres. Their roots reach into dreams, into fantasy.
So where is the first tree?
You may have already visited it in your dreams, but the clearing in which it stands is concealed. The paths which lead there are hidden, like this room. Once your training is complete, I will lead you to the clearing. That is the tradition. But first, you must finish your training, and to do that, we must get this thing working.
The first tree?
Why is this all stuck?
Так, ладно. А у меня О, у меня есть. Что это? Лягушка какая-то появилась.
Something is wrong.
Так,
It must belong to that machine.
деталь. Раз.
No idea what that is, but there are two of them.
Деталь два. Если детали
It doesn't
объединить,
quite fit.
не объединяются?
Looks like Mum's new hairdryer.
Yes, very funny. But now I have to make this work, so don't bother me, okay?
Sure thing.
Конечно, конечно, я тебя не трогаю, ты чё?
Looks like
Аппарат.
Mum's new hairdryer.
Yes, very but not so
Ага,
don't, okay?
понятно.
Sure thing.
We must hurry.
It's kind of creepy the way they stare at you. I wonder who they all are. It's kind of creepy.
То есть она на все говорит это, да?
The
Интересная
first
статуя.
tree. Somehow this stone tree radiates something very good and warm, even though it's so cold here.
Ладно. Если я
I better
попробую...
be careful with this.
Я поняла тебя.
No, I'll keep that.
Something is wrong.
Так. К аппарату. Ага. Подходит.
Not at all. The thing still won't work.
А ты не мешайся мне, и тогда все заработает. Я профессионал.
There.
But now let me get back to work. Nothing is impossible.
Стеклянная трубка.
There's a
Шариком.
ball stuck in the glass tube.
Что там? Гвоздем порезать?
I can't get the ball out that way.
Эх, жаль.
No, I'd better be.
Ведь забыл,
I
что
can't
надо.
get the ball.
Why is this all
Так,
stuck?
что у нас есть? Боль.
It was working just fine the last time.
Let's see if it's as easy as fishing change out of the gutter.
Получилось?
It works.
Супер.
Has so much time really
That looks better
passed?
already, but something is still missing.
But that means
Шарик. Вот сюда. Это было логично.
it works. Wonderful. You did a great job. The electromagical apparatus is uncoupled from the flow of time. It processes information from the past and future and prints it out in pictures on cards pressed from the leaves of portal trees.
May I take them?
Of course.
Зачем тебе столько карт?
These 16 cards can already tell you a lot about your training if you understand how to read them. But these cards are like dreams. Everyone should interpret them for themselves. Unusual. Another card. What does it show?
But that's me.
Extremely unusual. What could that mean?
Ты кто?
Ooh. Somebody's floating there. That's a ghost.
A ghost, Jerry? I don't think so. Or have you left your body behind for good this time, magician of Mousewood?
I can feel my leg going numb not far from here. No, I appear to have retained my body, even if it isn't getting any younger. And its scars are itchy. Tell me, Marquis, how did you escape?
Escape, magician? I bring an apprentice. I'm pleased to see you, and to know that the Hall of Apprentices is protected.
So, you are bringing an apprentice. Tell him he shall visit me in my house.
Ключ.
What does the floating man want from me?
He's the guardian of the portals. Your training begins. Take the key, Jerry. You must visit the magician of Mousewood. It won't be easy to wake him, but soon after, you'll learn your first spell. They're back. Seek the lock to the key which the ghost lost in the Hall of Apprentices. Behind the door, you'll meet an old friend of mine. See you soon.
Ой, ну это легко, ребят. Над этим даже думать не надо. Ты идешь к этим, к ежам. находишь ту прекрасную дверку. И туда вставляют прозрачный ключик. Они даже похожи друг на дружку.
Yikes! The key just dissolved into thin air, but now the door is open. What sort of place is this? Everything is so huge. It's enough to make you dizzy.
Да-да-да, все большое.
A sticker.
Так, что у нас есть? Каменная плита.
A huge abandoned train station.
Туда можно пройти. А что здесь?
This stone looks strange.
This is a picture column from the Hall of Apprentices.
Oh, where did that voice come from? It sounds familiar.
In the Hall of Apprentices, there is a column for every apprentice who was trained here in these woods. But this one here was spat out by the Hall a long time ago. I found it deep in the woods. Now I'm trying to unravel its secret. Banishment by the Hall caused the picture to burst into 32 magic drops of dew, which are now spread all over Mousewood. Those who are able to understand the whisper of the rocks can ask the column itself how many drops are still missing. If someone collected all 32 drops, the dew could form the image of the expelled apprentice.
Wow, that sounds exciting.
А, то есть не зря я собираю вот эти вот капельки, да?
Another one.
Я, правда, не знаю, сколько у меня осталось. Это надо смотреть. Давайте посмотрим. Где-то вот здесь. У меня есть достижения, и в них есть капельки. Итого осталось у меня 8 штук. Правильно считаю? 8 капелек, которые надо найти. Окей. Пойдем к мужику.
Wow,
Круть.
a gigantic living room for a giant. Although seeing as I'm the size of a mouse, maybe it's not so big after all. I wonder who lives here. Ugh, it smells a bit like old socks in here.
Ням. Смотри, какая штучка здесь.
Wow, this is high.
А, это?
Wow,
А, просто высота, да? Чашка молока.
still smells okay.
Шоколадку забирай. Мы, конечно, не воры,
A
но забрать
giant
можем.
chunk of chocolate.
Представляешь,
I
как
also
вкусно
took
сейчас.
tinfoil.
Гамак.
There's also a bed here for little people.
А, забрать то, что можно. Ладно, монетку не трогают.
Oh, somebody's sleeping there. That's probably the friend I'm supposed to wake. Hey! Nothing.
Ничего, да.
We have a plant like that at home too. Too bad. I can't move the stick with my hands. Otherwise it would reach to the clock.
Так, и ты мне предлагаешь, наверное, как-нибудь вот
We
так.
have a plant like that at home too. Uh-oh. I'd say that worked pretty well.
Окей, да. Я с тобой полностью согласна.
It's
Что у нас тут?
enormous. When it rings, it must make a humongous noise.
Сейчас мы часики запустим и, наверное, на этом закончим потихоньку.
No, No. No.
Отпусти меня! О, железная спица.
It's enormous. When it...
Ага, что это еще можешь?
The joint is rusted. Won't move.
Так, шарнир заржавел. Заржавел. 100 бочонок из синего сока. Так.
Rose hips are cool, but disappointingly.
Окей, окей. Что у нас тут? Меха.
It looks like that's the thing that goes cuckoo.
А если я опять кину вот
Better be
этот?
careful.
Понятно. Комната с гигантом. Капля масла.
It smells like my model train. I'd better not touch it with my bare hands.
Так, хорошо. Не трогать голыми руками. Палкой?
A stick won't help here.
Круто.
Silver foil won't. Silver foil. Silver foil won't.
Ложка.
That doesn't need to be spooned.
Чашка.
I'm sure my mug is.
Наклейка.
No, I'll keep that.
Не знаю, перец.
That doesn't need any special spice. I
Афиша.
don't want to put up any posters, not even for the.
Так, лягушку пробовала? Гвоздик.
No.
Так, ладно, что у нас?
It's enormous. When it. Even that's gigantic.
Кукушка. Угу. И все, на этом моя мысля заканчивается. Еще надо вот эту тряпочку взять.
There's also a bed here for little people. A stick won't help here.
В смысле? Что ты предлагаешь мне с этим сделать? Давай на ложку намотаем. Так, ребят, все. Нет, не все.
I'll take that.
Супер.
When it rings.
Иди сюда. Вот так.
There.
Теперь вот этим масляным вот здесь вот железную спицу через
There.
надо.
Now it's fixed.
И теперь ее так двинуть. Ага.
Now the cookie should have a voice again. Oh, something fell out of the clockwork.
Что-то выпало, да?
Well, it's probably not an important part.
Почему мне так не кажется? Так. И что нам надо сделать?
Wow, that was loud. Let's see if it woke the giant.
Не проснулся.
Oh man, he's still asleep. Hey, wake up!
А вот теперь проснулся.
Dash it all.
Uh-oh. I didn't mean for that to happen. Hello? I was just trying to repair your clock so I could...
Did your teacher tell you to do that?
No. Why would he?
Old magician of Mousewood. I see my apprentice has...
Did you put him up to that?
No, really.
All right. Ow, my head. Wait 1 second. I bid you welcome, Jeremiah Hazelnut. So, you are the rabbit's new apprentice.
A tree walker in the making. Indeed.
Oh, so you aren't a ghost.
No, not really.
Aro Molina, the magician of Mousewood, is a master of active sleep. When he sleeps, his waking spirit goes wandering.
Wow, That's cool.
Perhaps one day he can instruct you in his art.
Arrow. No one has spoken that name in a long time. Yes, it has been a long time. A very long time since an apprentice has been trained in Mousewood.
Really? That long?
We should make ourselves somewhat more comfortable, old friend. Young Hazelnut, I hear that you have already proven yourself as a tree walker in Mousewood. Your next test will be to pass the 4 portals of Mousewood. Behind each of the portals, you will learn a spell.
Wow, that sounds exciting.
But first, there is something you need to return.
What's that?
Нет.
Pardon me, but I think you have my book.
Oh, yeah, the mouse with the backpack gave it to me.
Thank you. It is very valuable to me. Now, I would like to write one about you. I collect stories, you know.
Who was that? Oh, he seemed familiar to me, but I can't recall why.
Only a wood sprite, a close acquaintance of mine. You should rest, Jerry. This has been a long day for you. Rest for a little while.
If you say so.
Маленький мальчик охрапит.
And he's asleep.
Old friend, what in all the worlds are you doing here?
I am training a tree walker.
That is not what I meant. I say this in all friendship. It is impossible for you to be here, believe me.
Nothing is impossible.
You slept all night.
Yeah, but not too well. I miss my bed.
Be brave, Jeremiah Hazelnut. Magicians have to be strong.
Your next test will be to pass the 4 portals of Mousewood. Behind each of the portals, you will learn a spell.
Okay.
From now on, you can switch back and forth between day and night by sleeping in a hammock or reading this magic book.
Ooh.
It can enthrall you for hours, making time appear to pass in an instant.
Return to the portal tree through which we came to Mousewood. There you will learn your first spell.
I'm sure you already have your cards, don't you, Jerry?
Yes.
Do you know how to play quartets?
Yeah. No.
I will show you.
Take your seats.
You can use the magic cards from the Hall of Apprentices to play a game. Here in Mousewood, the game is known as quartets. This game consists of 32 cards belonging to 8 quartets, or families, and of course 4 cards per quartet. If you do not yet have 32 cards, the other player will lend you some to make your deck complete. The goal of the game is to obtain as many complete quartets as possible. Every player starts with 10 cards. The 12 remaining cards lie concealed in the stack and will be picked up later.
Opponent's quartet. It's your turn.
It's your turn. You now get to ask for one of the other player's cards, but only cards from quartets where you own at least 1 card yourself. First pick the family and then the card. 1, 2, 3, or 4 for which you want to ask.
Let's see what card you've got there.
Знаете, ребята, была когда-то давным-давно, в детстве, такая карточная игра у меня. Там тоже надо было 4 масти собрать. Ну, в смысле, не 4 масти, а по 4 карты по мастям.
I'm sure you've got this card.
If the other player doesn't have the card you asked for, then you draw a card from the stack, and it's the other player's turn to ask for one of your cards. If the other player has the card you asked for, then you receive the card and get to keep asking. So you see, it's important to remember which cards you've already asked for and which cards the other player has taken from you so far. This will allow you to predict with some certainty what cards are in the other player's hand. The better your memory, the better your chances of winning. Remember, you can play with those cards, but their true worth does not lie in gambling. Still, I wish you luck.
Именно так. Именно так.
Terrific!
Got a quartet. Let's see what card you've got there.
Так, что мне надо? У меня есть... Давай этот. И давай
I'm
четверочку.
sure you've got this card.
Что, есть?
Just you wait.
Draw a card.
Нету. Ладно,
Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card.
это у меня есть, прости.
Opponent asks for a card.
В смысле?
Draw a card. Choose a card.
Вообще он у меня отнял трешечку.
I'm sure you've got this card. Haha. Let's see what
Вопрос.
card you've got there.
У тебя какая? Двушка или четверка? Ой, и двушка, да? Давай
This
четверку.
card. I bet you've got it. Haha.
Ага.
Let's see what card you've got there.
Отдашь мне еще однушку, если есть? Двушку.
I'm sure you've got this card. Haha.
Получилось.
Got a quartet.
Так,
Let's see what card you've got there.
хорошо. Давай попробуем все-таки. Четверку я пробовала. Давай однушку.
Bet you've got
Есть?
it.
Well played.
Let's see.
Трешечка или однушечка, не помню. Давай
This
трешечку.
card. I bet you've got it.
Terrific.
Угу.
Let's see what card you've got there.
Ну давай попробуем и двушку
I'm sure
забрать
you've
у
got
тебя.
this card.
Well played.
Серьезно?
Let's see.
И последняя есть?
I bet you've got it. Just you wait.
Нет, нету.
Draw a card.
Вытянула.
Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card.
Нет, у меня есть. Нет, нету.
Choose a card.
Мне по-хорошему, конечно, вот
This card.
клевер.
I bet you've got it. I was so sure that would work.
Draw a card.
Окей.
Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Draw a card. Choose a card.
Четверка или однушка? Давай четверку.
This card. I bet you've got it. Oh, rats.
Значит, однушка.
Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card.
Что, отнял? Нет,
Opponent asks for a card.
отнял.
Opponent asks for a card.
И эту отнял. Бяк нехорошая.
Opponent asks for a card.
А вот этой у меня нету.
Draw a card.
Но я знаю, что у тебя есть вот это. Поэтому
This
отдай.
card. I bet you've got it.
Excellent.
Got a quartet. Let's see what card you've got there.
Теперь отдай мне, пожалуйста, вот эту карту,
This
если
card.
она у тебя есть.
Bet you've got it. Oh, rats.
Нету. Окей.
Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card.
Отнял, да.
Opponent's quartet.
Собрал, молодец.
Opponent asks for a card.
Этой у меня нету.
Draw a card. It's your turn.
Давай клевер.
I'm sure you've got this card.
Well played.
Ну все, осталось последний.
Let's see. This card. I bet you've got it. I might have known.
Draw a
Что?
card.
Понятно.
Opponent's turn. Student asks for a card.
Собрал.
Oh no.
Game over. You win.
А я вин.
Ooh, this isn't so easy.
Here in Mousewood, people like to play cards. If the people of Mousewood see your cards, they will be very eager to play with you. You can also find additional secret cards, such as this.
But that's Mum.
Indeed. Remember, there are 4 cards in each quartet, just as there are 4 portal trees, inseparably connected. This star map can show you where they lie. Your mother is the second card in your quartet.
And the other 2?
You will understand my words soon enough. And then everything will change.
Все, ребят, вот теперь точно все. На этом серию заканчиваю. На кнопочке, как всегда, тыкала Мифрана. Спасибо за просмотр. Всем пока.